Hello, diving photographers. I bet you don't like big housing with a lot of wasted space. I will show you how I used this space to solve some of the issues I had with the camera. Mirrorless cameras use batteries fast, so I will add some more. That might be a little bit too much and housing will be too negative in the water. Let's keep it to something more conservative, like 4 batteries. It will be more than 3 times the capacity of the original Canon battery, exactly 328% or 7000 milliamp hours. It will be even better if we can charge the batteries inside without opening and closing the housing. I used metal buckles on the side of the camera to transfer energy inside the housing without opening housing or drilling new holes. I also like to add tracker to my housing so I can locate my luggage, or in the case of the housing will be stolen or lost at the sea, I will have a chance to locate it. There is one more thing that I can improve in the housing, and that is cooling of the camera inside. Most of the heat is produced by the processor and sensor behind the back LCD of the camera. I used aluminum tape to transfer heat away to the bottom plate. I will replace it with a copper tape later that will transfer heat even better. Wi-Fi antenna is around viewfinder, so metal tape will not block the radio frequency signals. I made frame mount from the aluminum extrusions, so it will spread the heat over bigger area. Here is my battery. Dummy battery goes into the camera. Here are external contact points for charging. Here are rectification diodes and voltage converter. Rectification diodes will ensure the polarity is always right. Voltage regulator will reduce the voltage from 12 volts to 8.4. And finally, BMS will take care of the proper charging of the lithium-ion cells. I set up hotspot and FTP server on my laptop so I can transfer all the photos and videos from the camera without opening the housing during the charging of the batteries. Canon R5 can transfer all video formats and photo formats via FTP server. My TTL converter housing broke, so I modified it and put it inside the housing, so it's now even more comfortable for me. I connect 12 volts by alligator clips to side buckles. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I still have some more plans to change in this housing, but it's mostly related to my ROV and remote power zoom control.